Our next performance is Molly Milton. Now, after raising 4 children, writing poetry, learning how to play on a ukulele, switching to a guitar, and watching her friends who love to play, she now plays and sings and writes songs herself. And her motivation, she just got tired of watching and tapping her toe.
My name is Molly Milton, and I'm going to be performing 3 original songs for you. Really grateful to be here, and also grateful that you support the local emerging performing artists. So I'm flattered to be among this group of musicians today. The first song that I'm going to play is called Still the Same, and it was inspired by a portrait that I had picked up at a diner in Evanston, Illinois, last summer. The diner owner was also a portrait artist, and he had painted a picture of a friend of his, and it was just kind of this sad, somber looking guy, and I just sat there wondering what was going through his mind, and this song came from it. 300 years ago, in a small house made of straw, lived a sailor who left his love at sea. The village people knew to let the old man be. They didn't know what ailed him, but they knew the pain was deep. Once a month, when the moon was full, he walked a mile to the garden in the churchyard. He did what he'd always do. He gathered all the petals that the old north wind had strewed, and he walked another mile to the shoreline where he knew she'd come. For him, he reached into his pocket, cast the petals to the sea, and on the wings of the moonlight she rode in on a breeze and settled down beside him where he'd wait for her patiently. Then he closed his eyes, chin to the sky. He whispered quietly, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. When the wind picked up, he knew it was her time to leave, and in his ear she sang the words he came to hear. I love you. I love you. Still the same. 300 years ago, in a small house made of stone, lived a sailor who left his love at sea. Thank you. This next song I wrote was from it came out of a writing competition, or not competition, a challenge rather, a songwriting challenge that I was a part of with about 10 other local songwriters. And we were given a prompt each week and had to write a song based on that prompt. And the prompt was secondhand. And just in my mind popped Secondhand Man, and I thought to myself, what maybe June Carter Cash might have been thinking when she took Johnny, finally. So he was a second hand for her. So here we go, Secondhand Man. He asked me again if I'd marry him. If I'm honest, I love him. For a man changes, does he stay the same? If I'm honest, I'd still love him. Second-hand man, second-hand man, I'll take the one no one else gives a damn for. Second-hand man, second-hand man, I'm weak in the knees for that man. Tossed away man, he understands when the going gets rough, how to be a good friend. He may not be rich, but smarter than most. He's learned to live with his ghosts. And to me that means the most. Give me second-hand man, second-hand man, I'll take the one no one else understands. Turn down man with his heart in his hands, I'll wait in line for that man. Give me the kind that's been kicked out the door, staying out late, passing out on the floor. I'm certain he's paid for the damage he's done. I'll take him now, he knows what he did wrong. Best ones are found the second time around, the second time around. Never lets you down. Second-hand man, he's a hard-working man, made a deal with the Lord to get on his feet again. Second-hand man, good-loving man, I'd take a close look at second hands. My heart opens wide, ooh yeah, for that man. Thank you. So the final song that I'm going to play was written for and about a school friend. Well, not really so much of a friend, but a kid that I went to school with a long time ago. He was older. He was in 8th grade, and I was in 1st or 2nd grade. But he died at the very end of that school year, and I wrote this hoping that it might get out to his mom or somebody in his family, because I don't know how to track them down. But anyway, it's called Only 13. The day the white river turned brown was the day when I found out you drowned. Well, it was hot and you wanted to swim, but the pool down the street wouldn't let said it was the color of your skin. Every night my daddy knelt beside my bed. We said a prayer for you and your mama too. Pretty soon the rules at the pool, they start to change. That was great, but much too late for you. The day when the white river turned brown was a day when I found out what fear and power could wipe out. You were smart, so funny and kind, and when I close my eyes, I can still see you smile. I don't think that you ever knew my name. I was only 8 and you 13. You were only 13. Only 13.